Welcome to Top of the Drops, Gala's weekly show featuring the best in Web3 music. I'm Taco, your host. Thank you for joining me. The team is super busy working on our plans for VCon next week. Hopefully we'll see some of you there. But what's on my mind this week are beams. And so I had Tom, your friend and mine, join us for a chat. But first, let's go to Dropbot.
Guess who's back? Back again. Dropbot's back. Tell a friend. That's right, you're back with me, the Dropbot, for the new hottest drops of the week from Web3, brought to you from Gala Music. First up, we've got Say It To My Face by So Tough, So Cute, On Glass. This is the newest release from EDM duo So Tough, So Cute, made up of Miha and Gigi McGree. So Tough, So Cute isn't pulling any punches with their new punk-inspired track, Bad Intentions, by Frankie Styles on Decent. Despite claiming bad intentions, Frankie Styles is doing good with his newest drop. Proceeds from the drop will be split between his fans and the To Write Love on Her Arms charity. Very cool, Frankie. The Dance by Tan on Gala Music. LA open mic winner and Gala Music favorite is here with her new track. The song explores the balance between self-doubt and authenticity. Heads Tape 13 by Heads on Sound. Heads, the self-described curated audio-visual community, has released their newest tape, number 13, featuring none other than Mr. Rio Kraken. Rio played the role of curator for this drop, picking 10 artists to feature on the 10-minute tape. I don't know about that, by Little Extra. On Gala Music, after a string of 3 sellouts, Little Extra has returned to Gala Music with its newest drop. I Don't Know About That features heavy bass and crisp production, a combo that will leave you asking if there's a little extra. Haunted House by Wes Ghost on Sound. Back with his second release, Wes Ghost's new track, Haunted House, is here. Inspired by his love of scary movies, Haunted House is about breaking outside of the limits the world places on us. Fed Up by Jewel Chang. On Gala Music, the teenage sensation is back with her newest release. Fans are certainly not fed up of her music, with every edition sold during the pre-release period. Congratulations, Jewel! There you have it, another week and another set of top drops. And now it's back to you in the studio, Taco.
Thank you, Dropbot. This would be a bad time for me to say you're my favorite coworker, especially since I'm about to be joined by another one. I have known Tom since before we both came to work for Gala. He is now a part of the marketing team, and he would love to share some thoughts on our Beams promotion we're doing right now. Tom, thank you so much for joining me on Top of the Drops. How are you doing?
Taco, I am doing awesome. Thanks for having me on. We've done this a little bit before, but it's definitely a pleasure to be back.
Yeah, Julian and Scott are on here all the time, and they're getting pretty big heads about it. And so I thought, let's have some other people on the team come chat. And the topic today is beams. And people probably don't know this, but internally, they call you the Beam Master.
I didn't even know that.
Oh, behind your back, we call you the Beam Master.
Yeah.
And so I thought, if we're going to talk about beams, have Tom on. Some people probably know you as Kiri's hero. You used to be a legend in Spider Tax.
I think I'm still a legend.
So, all right, let's get into Beams. We want people to have them. And so we are doing a promotion right now that will allow people to acquire them.
No, this is really exciting, and we do want everyone to have Beams. And we've had existing users on the platform currently, earning Beams through owning NFTs and pairing those up with our nodes, which is a great way for owners of both the NFTs and the nodes to take advantage of that. But for new users and for people who have never listened to music on our platform, this is for you. This is really something that we want to provide a gateway and some quick wins for you to take advantage of what we're doing here. So Beams, basically, when you look at what we're doing with the music component, we're trying to provide rewards, and we're allowing those rewards to be used in different fashions. So you can hold Beams against artists. You can, and I'm reading off this thing here because I want to make sure I don't go off kilter, as you can probably understand. But you can upgrade music player nodes. You can use your Beams to subsequently redeem against items future regarding offers and other promotional things that we're doing. And this is basically what we're looking at as our pre-token listing. It's a testing token. And so when we are providing these Beams, we're also providing a referral program, and I'm sure we'll dive into that.
I love the idea of referring. I've got some reach now. Dozens of people watch Top of the Drops.
Right? Your grandmother.
Yep. Hi, Nana. So let's use my brother Michael or my niece Stella. If Stella's watching, hey Stella, I'm allowed to shout people out because this is my show. Let's say my niece Stella wants to earn some Beams. What does she do? Or I refer her, so I get a Beam for referring her?
So first question, has she ever created an account with Gala, and has she ever listened to any music on our platform?
I don't think she's ever listened to music.
She's in for a big treat. So we just want to make sure that these are going to be new users for music. You can be an existing account holder of Gala, but have never listened to music on Gala Music before. That's number one. Number two is when you're going to open up an account, you need to create an account. That the account can be used across games, film, or music, which is really nice. So if she can type in some letters, create an account, and set up a password, and has an email, and then can hop in, she's well on her way.
That's the whole thing? She makes an account and she's going to earn some Beams?
So step two.
Okay.
She gets in there.
She's in.
She finds an artist. So let's say you just go and day one, each day this basically starts over. Every 24 hours, I believe it's 1 a.m. UTC, which is 6 p.m. Pacific time. Don't quote me on that, but even though I literally just said it. But basically, every day the clock starts over. And as long as she gets in and listens to one song in its entirety before the end of the day, the first day, she'll immediately get 1 Beam for doing that action. Day two, basically this is a 14-day window. So you've got 14 days to listen to the music and accumulate up to 27 Beams as just a listener. So there's a few things that you need to keep in mind. Every day after day one, you need to make sure you listen to at least 10 different songs each day. So, and those are 10 songs in their entirety. So, whether a song is a minute or 3 minutes long, make sure you listen to the song. And then 10 songs, different songs every day. They can be the same 10 songs every day, but that's kind of boring. Life is a little bit better when you spice it up, mix things up. So definitely want to listen to a variety of different songs. And then when you listen to your 10, you have the ability to have a streak. So if you're really into this, which I would recommend it, we give bonuses for listening consecutively for 7 days and then 14 days.
So I can get the daily Beam and I get the bonus Beams.
So no, that's a great question. So day 1, just got to listen to at least one song. Days 2 through 14, listen to 10 different songs each day. And then when you hit the 7th day, you'll get either 5 bonus points if you consecutively do that for those 7 days. If you miss a day, it's cool. Not the end of the world. You can still keep earning beams, which is great, but it's just going to be 1 beam. You do have to hit a streak of 7. So you have another opportunity to hit that streak of 7. This is where math gets a little funky, but basically, let's say you skip a day on day 3, but then you go day 4 through whatever 7 is, 11. If you hit that streak of 7, that qualifies you for that 5 bonus points. But you lose out on the 10 points 14-day bonus if you don't go listen.
She's gonna love it. Stella's gonna love music.
Totally forgot we were even talking about Stella. What a beautiful name.
Yeah, she's a great kid. Nice job, Michael and Crystal, Riz, and Stella. Shut up, everyone. All right, what am I forgetting? What do we need to know that we don't know?
So one of the things we can do is we can refer people. So you mentioned referring, but we didn't really dive into how that plays into this. So really, the incentive for the listener is that they get up to 27 beams. Again, if you just plan on listening to 14 days straight, that's your best bet. 10 different songs every day, you can't go wrong. And then let's say you want to share this because it's cool, and then you want to get more beams because I'm the beam master. I'd recommend getting more beams. What could go wrong? So if you get more beams through referrals, you can get up to 11 additional beams by referring somebody. So you referred Stella. You've already earned beams. You listened. You don't qualify for the listening portion of this, but you can still refer people. We have a lot of people in our community that obviously have earned beams or listened to tracks before, but in this case, they can still refer people to come onto Gala Music, start listening to tracks, and take advantage of that. So they can earn 1 beam for the first day that new user listens, and then they can earn 5 and 5. So basically, as long as they hit the 7 and the 14-day periods or time chunks, then they basically get the full 11 points as a referrer. So for Stella, if she listened for 14 days, you could get 11 beams, even though you've already listened on the platform. And you can do that for many people, and it's really easy. Do you want to know how easy?
Can we take a step back for as many people as we want?
Yeah.
I could refer 1,000 people. If they all listen just one day, I get 1,000 memes.
Yep. So one of the things with this is there is a limit on the number of beams. We've got a page up. It's music.gala.com /listen-rewards. So this is the main page where you'll get most of this info. Obviously in Discord, you can go bug Taco and try to get more clarity. But if you have questions, this is a great page that you want to visit. But basically, we have a limit on the amount of beams that we're going to be giving away during this promotion. So up until when that time comes, we've got plenty of room for us to provide thousands and thousands of people beams. So it's a refer away.
Okay. But I should leave some referral beams for other people. I shouldn't try to max it out myself.
Why?
What was the easy part? Did we say before I interrupted? Did you have easy just to refer somebody? What do I do?
Yeah, if you can click some buttons, you're halfway there. So on Gala Music, there's going to be, or will be, I guess, by the time that people are looking at this stuff, there's going to be a share button that will have a couple different opportunities for you to either share on social media, whether it's Facebook or Twitter. And there's just going to be a copy of link, and there's going to be a unique code that's a part of your link. And so whether you just want to share that with a buddy via text or I still text. I don't know if people do. I have a flower mural on my wall. So of course I still text, right? But for those that use WhatsApp or all those other ones, if you want to just send the link to your friend, you can do it that way, or you can share it on social, or Discords or Twitter and Facebook. But basically there's a link that auto-populates with whether it's a track, maybe you found a track that you want to share specifically, or an artist, or I believe even we've got the charts page, leaderboard. I take that back. So there's a couple different places where you can share your link, and each one of those places will basically attach you as the person who brought them in, and earn those referral rewards.
That sounds super easy.
Yeah, if you can click a button, click another button, put it on social media, or send it to your friends, and then if they open it up and they go create an account and listen, at least to one song that first day, there's your first referral reward. And then we're going to send you some emails saying congrats on referring people, congrats on listening, doing all these things to kind of keep you motivated. So
Tom, thank you so much for joining me. I feel like that was a ton of info, but it sounds easy, sounds enjoyable, and we're going to spread music.
Yeah. Last point I'll make is just make sure you listen to different artists. One of the things I think most people do is they get in the rhythm of like only listening to rock or R&B or hip hop or whatever it is that you enjoy. But there's some really talented people on our platform. And we get to see all of them come through. You and I are very lucky in that, we see a lot of these things before they get published on our platform. So I'd encourage listening to all different artists.
You can be in there initially to get some beams, but turning it into an artist discovery experiment,
Yeah. And then you never know where they're going to play next. I know that you work with some of the emerging artists and their upcoming concerts and events and stuff. So who knows?
Yeah, you might, listen to some music, get some beams, and want to be involved in the community and hopping on Discord and seeing these people live and going to Waffle House with me.
Is it chickens and waffles? Fried chicken and waffles that they do?
No, it's just waffles, man. You don't put chicken on that. What are you talking about? All right, that's enough. You're getting silly. Tom, thank you for joining me. This was amazing. And I'll probably see you around the office.
Sounds good. Thanks, Taco.
We haven't had a musical performance in a while, so here's T Honey performing The Dance, her song that sold out earlier this week.
What do you have when you giving away everything you haven't had to say? Where do you go when the crowds are going? Nobody but you to hear your soul. How do you love when your heart is broken? What do you say when the words are spoken? Too late now to turn around. What do you learn from all this burn? Do your own dance and the devil don't stand no chance. Do your own dance and the devil don't stand no chance. What do you do when the doors are closed? Standing alone out in the road. How do you run when you can't see who from? How do you hide when you holding the gun? Why bother ask if there's nothing left? Who do you blame for an inner theft? Up to you, what do? You break, or will you make it through? Do your own dance. unacceptable. Life is a joke, fear distract me. Every time I'm gone, shadow acts me to the heart of things, like a bird that sings, twisted wing and the hunger stings. Pain my brain feel broke, out of cope, looking for hope. Split from my creator like a shell from the yoke. Incarcerating myself for the trip on the rope, tied around my own foot with the leash in my hand, limping on and craft to my promised land. How, tell me how do I get there? Man, do your own dance. Devil don't stand no chance. Do your own dance. Devil don't stand no chance. Do your own dance. Devil don't stand no chance. Do your own dance. Devil don't stand no chance. Raise up your hands. Do your own dance. The devil don't stand no chance. He don't stand no chance if you do your own.
Let's close things out with your chance to win a copy of that track. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you in Discord.
What do you know?